Hello again, I am Blunty. That right there, that's my Twitch handle, of course it is. Scrawled upon the wall of shameless self-promotion on the Twitch partner booth at PAX Australia last year. If you've ever been to PAX Australia, please pop a comment for me. Tell me what's your main reason for going and what your favourite memory is. My reasons for going are partially usually for making content and whatnot, and largely to see some mates who I don't often get to see IRL, and for my annual allotment of being social with, peers and friends and company reps and PR dorks and whatnot. Do the thing where you make contacts and exchange business cards and whatnot. Oh shit, where's my business cards? Ah, crap. In the unlikely event you're here but have no idea what PAX is, well, it's a gaming culture expo / convention / community event / celebration of tabletop gaming and arcade gaming and video gaming in general, and just a whole bunch of related nerd stuff. And of the many conventions I've been to throughout the years, it is my favorite because it always has such a good vibe. This year is the 10th anniversary of the first Aussie one. I've been going since the very first one, and this one will be the 8th PAX Australia. And if that math sounds off to you, hey, remember when we had that couple of years of that thing that made it inappropriate to gather in enclosed spaces in huge numbers of people breathing on one another? Yeah, that thing. That's why it's the 8th one, despite the first one happening 10 years ago. So last year, as PAX returned to its former glory of real-life meat space event after a couple of years of not being one of those, and it was the first PAX I went to as like a normal dude, like just normal men. We're innocent men. Sorry, that meme still cracks me up. Every other one I've been to, I've been as a content creator of some kind, several with full-on brand sponsorships and whatnot, responsibilities, and you have to make this content and this number of things and this number of posts and that kind of stuff. I even went to one as one of Intel's own on-camera hosts for all of their social media content. That was fun. Intel people are actually pretty good to work with. But first time back after a break, I decided to make zero content, or at least go in with zero content plans. I still took my camera gear though, which is where this footage is coming from, and it was awesome. I had the time of my bloody life. It was so chill. This year, I'm also going without a broad sponsor. I didn't even try to sort of chase one up or anything, but I think I'll go back to making a little content while I'm there, because I do enjoy doing that, quite honestly. There's a few things happening that I'm real excited by, certain things at certain booths and whatnot, and the PC mods and custom builds are always super amazing too. You might notice a disproportionate amount of footage of those in these various clips. But I'm also going to be on a panel this year. First time I've sat on a panel like this in, about 9 years? I think the last one was an expo that actually no longer runs anymore because it kind of merged with PAX, the EB Gaming Expo. It's not something I tend to seek out, sitting on these panels, but I was invited to this one, and it's a neat concept, and I feel like, I've got something to contribute to the discussion that we're going to have. So yeah, I said, yeah. The panel is called Gaming While Old. And I'm joining some fellow Aussie content creators also from Generation X. And just for the records, it seems I think I'm actually the youngest old gamer on the panel, which is novel for me. It's not often I get to be the youngest gamer on the room. Also, for the record, I did oppose that name. I wanted to call it like Gamers Generation 1. Something a little softer than merely calling us old. And also it's a Transformers reference, Generation 1. And I love me some subtle nerd nods. Gaming All Grey was another thought I suggested, but I was overruled by the person actually running the panel. That's fine. I don't hate the name Gaming While Old. I just thought the ideas I had were better. And contrary to popular internet belief, it's okay if not everyone agrees with you on all the things all of the time. I can cope. Gaming While Old. We'll be talking about a bunch of stuff in and around being a gamer born pretty much when home video gaming itself was born. Our personal histories of it and the current mood of what it's like being a gamer who remembers floppy disks and CGA displays and the piercing 16 kilohertz whine of a cathode ray tube, which for the record, even at my age, my hearing is still able to detect. Thank you very much. Or is that my damn tinnitus? Damn you, tinnitus! You are a cruel mistress. Anyway, Should be a bunch of fun. I would love to see you there. And for those of you who've tried and failed to find me at PAX in the past, so we can say g'day face to face. I know I've missed a few of you throughout the years, and that's a little frustrating for you. I get it. I'm sorry, but you know, these events can be a little chaotic. So I guess this is also kind of a guaranteed time and place to find me. If you can't make it to the panel, you can probably hang around afterwards and, you know, I'll sit by the doors or something for a little bit. Anyway, the panel isn't being like live streamed or anything, and I don't think there's any official recording of it going on or anything like that, but if it's not too much of a pain in the ass or inconvenience or something, I might try to get at least some of it on camera. Can't make any promises, but if I get some, I'll probably put up some clips or panel info. I don't know. We'll see what happens on the day. So to those of you who are paxing it up in a couple of weeks, hope to see you there at the panel or otherwise. And to the rest of you, send drinking money. Please, send drinking money. And now, just so what little footage I did bother to get last year is at least useful, I'll let some clips just play out for you. But we're done now. Thanks for watching. I am Blunty. Thank you as always to the patrons. We'll catch you next time.
Your favorite piece of kit? Do you wear tech? Are you one of those people who wears a lot of tech?
I mean, sometimes, like I've tried sunglasses that have cameras built in, like which sound.
Playing some Overcooked 2. Okay, Ned, it needs to start warming up. Now, I've seen your post.